Testing, testing. Hold on. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay. What the money boys? Yo, you're not gonna guess where I am right now. I'm in an undisclosed location, but I had to be here just so I could get a little bit more privacy. I felt like, I discovered this morning actually. Um, I discovered it this morning, and I think it's a pretty good spot. Thoughts on the new background? Thoughts on the new background? Whatever. I don't care. um, Today I went to class, and then I picked up a little package. Picked up a new perfume, or it's perfume, and it smells really good. I'm really glad I got back into this one because I've had some other ones, but they weren't really hitting like the way I wanted them to. But anyway, y'all, it's been a minute, I know, and what can I talk about really? Basically, last time we talked, I was talking about how like it's actually I think I was wearing the same hoodie that you see me in now, and I low key, let's go full screen on the fucking camera. Like the background's cool and all, but we gotta have some standards, you know what I mean? Type shit. Or if you liked it, let me know. But if I don't know, I feel like it doesn't really. I need to like see what I'm doing with this shit. If you can't tell, I'm actually in a closet. I don't know why I thought it would be so hard to tell where I am, but I'm in the closet. I'm in my closet. This is actually technically the only room that I have that's mine in the whole house, like with the door that is mine. So I mean, technically it's my room. Technically, I could beat my nah. Anyway, yo, should look kind of drippy from here, right? Anyway, since we've last talked, I think I talked about spiking up my other hoodie like completely. Like one of the things that I like this design. Like don't get me wrong, I think this is my first prototype I ever made. It was a great hoodie. I fuck with the bandana lining, yada yada yada. But I think the spikes and like the stones, it didn't really mesh well, and I just know I just didn't really like it overall. So probably last week, last week, I I made another hoodie. Like I worked on another one. Oh, I worked on another one, and this one has spikes all over it. Now, only question is, where is that hoodie? I bet you're all wondering. I'm wondering too. So let's find it together. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Now this hoodie, I mean, you're about to see it in a second, but I'm really proud of this. And every time I've worn it out, niggas would be staring at me, bro. I swear to God. But it makes sense because I mean I've never seen something like this. Neither have they. Pete, Pete. It's not even on all the way fully, but the hood is so heavy, it fucking weighs it down. Are y'all fucking with it though? Me personally, I'm fucking with it. It's just got spikes all over it. And yeah, that's the main thing. It's got spikes all over it. It's also got a couple rhinestones on the thing, but I think I'm going to take the majority of these off and let the spikes be the main piece of the design. Since my last video, I have I made well, I think I made the account a while ago. Yeah, that shit kind of drippy though. It's like I think I look like a medieval knight with like chainmail armor on, or like just some type of armor. It's definitely armor. Like I have armor. I had my friend slap me on the side of the head. He was like, "Yeah, it's actually sharp," and these are actually sharp. So, it's pretty cool, and definitely a unique design that I've made. But what am I trying to say? Fucking prick. Oh yeah. So then I made some posts. So far, I've made 2 videos, like in total, just on like my Instagram or like TikTok or whatever. And granted, like I knew that these videos were not going to be good from the outset. I was like, these videos are not going to be good, like quality, whatever. And I haven't been getting a whole lot of views on them. But I think similar to not really similar to the Money Baller channel, because this one wasn't really meant for me to like, oh, I'm gonna become a millionaire, million subscribers on this channel. This is more just like me just talking to a camera about shit that's going on, um, and yeah. But I've like I made 2 posts. They were not very good. They didn't do very good, but they got a couple likes though. And I got a couple followers too. Granted, I think these were like not bots, but pretty much bots. They just like follow whoever. But yeah, I got like 5 followers on TikTok. I got like 1 follower on Instagram. That's me on my other account. And what is it? What is it? I also what is it? I have like a bunch of notes on like how to make content that's more engaging and like just overall stuff to do. I bought like some, like in the spur of the moment, I bought like some course that like low key teaches you how to do just that. Spent like $50 on it, and I got to take notes on that as well. And I've just been like going to a bunch of like on Instagram now. A lot of my feed is like curated to be like, hey, do you want to know how to get people's attention? This is a pattern interrupt hook, shit like that. And they'll give you like some free sauce on how to do that yourself. And I've been like looking at those. Yeah. And what else? The most recent work I did was for this hoodie, and I haven't been doing much with this since I put the stones on, and that was like probably on like Saturday or like Friday, something like that. And I wanna move faster so I can make more content. Granted, I have to like strategize more and like just plan out more like what the content is gonna be, and not just sort of like do it and then like hope something sticks afterwards, you know? Because I think that was my strategy like going into it. But yeah. Similarly, or not similarly, but progress on the 8-day thing. I officially blocked YouTube and just the majority of like shows or websites that I could watch like video on my computer. Since I came back from break, I've been pretty like body out. I've been bodying out a bunch on like just these video sites, man. And it's really not what I want to be doing. And like at first, I like permitted it because I would be watching stuff and making the hoodies at the same time. But after that, it just sort of spiraled into me just doing it and like being upset that I spent so much time. And I don't want to fall into like old patterns or like whatever. So I blocked it, and I'm treating the video sites the similar 8-day rule as I am to other thingies. Yeah. And I know it's gonna be a long road. It's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be famous by fucking May. I might have like. I'd guess that I have at least 30 followers by May. At least 30 followers combined on both platforms by May. Yeah, man. I just gotta get in the practice of it more. Basically, that's all it is. Just get in the practice of it and could keep doing it. You know, like that ass. So that's like my main thing. I made it a goal to post content every day, and that goal started 2 days ago. Second day, I did not post content. It was just a busy day. I'm not gonna lie. That's just a busy day. I was busy as fuck. But I'm trying to get into the practice of just posting more consistently, so that I can grow my audience. I know that if I do it consistently, I am going to grow the audience, and I'm going to get better at it as well. And if those two things coincide and it becomes a habit, come on now, you know what happens. You know what happens when small changes over time start building up, leads to crazy results. So that's what I'm going to do, man. I mean, that's really the only other option. And by other option, I mean only. Like, there's no other other option. Like, that was the only option. So, yeah. Besides that, I've also realized that it looks like my head, because the blackness of my hair blends in so well with like the background. Looks like my head is almost like this shape. This is just the shape of my head. Yeah. Anyway, in addition, I think I definitely gotta just like. I'm not really the most social person, but actually, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. There's some things I should say and some things I shouldn't say. But yeah, today is the 8th day for talking to Mr. Worm. So I'm permitted to do that if I do something like, if I do something. and it's also the 9th day for weed, so things are coinciding. I don't have class super late today, and I've been applying to like, you know, I've been trying to make more money, pretty much, because this one job that I've been doing, they've been fucking with me, man. They've been fucking with me. They've been treating me like I don't matter. Honestly, like, they've been treating me like I don't matter. And realistically, fuck them. Fuck them. And I need to get more involved with like groups that are you know what, never mind. Never mind. I really feel like I'd be talking too much on here. And on the low, I've been thinking like I need to like in a eventually I will need to take all these videos down forever. Not joking. I need to take them down forever. Because I think just like at a certain point I'm gonna not like this channel is gonna be more of a detriment than an asset, you know. Granted, I don't think I've really talked about anything too crazy on here. It's just like, what do I gain from this, you know? Granted, let me say this, like let me say this, like eventually this far in the future, you know, but at the same time, like, it is cool to come and talk to the camera, and it's sort of like therapy, but not really. But like, it's therapy in the sense where it's like I talk about what's going on, and like I talk about my outlook on it. But in every other sense, it's like not really, not. And I think that if you comb through the channel, you might find some crazy shit. I don't know. It's been a couple years of posting, to be honest. This is like low-key, we're closing on the second year in the Sound Money Baller, and I'm not doing this to garner an audience either. So it's like, I don't necessarily know what purpose this serves. If anything, this could just be used as a weapon by my enemies to get information on me, whatever. Whatever it is. You see the Pure Greed shirt though? Still kind of, bro. Why is it fucked up? Why is it fucked up though? One thing that I also came to the realization about with like my clothing brand is that I'm going to have to do the pre-made method, which is like basically you make one sample and then you're like, hey guys, this is what I have to sell. Then a bunch of people buy it, and then after they give you the money, you go give it to the person that made it, and then they make a bunch and give it to the people, and then you just keep whatever's left over. And I thought about that, and like at first I really didn't like that, and like with Pure Greed and with like just like this brand as well, Stuart Guerra. That's the new brand, by the way. Go follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Stuart STEWART GUERRA. Flashback to this in a couple years, and then let's see what happens. As long as I'm consistent with the shit, it'll at least be 30. It'll at least be 30. It'll at least be 30 followers. But yeah, I really didn't want to do that for my brand, and then like I just realized that like realistically speaking, if you're like broke like me, not really broke, but like broke in terms of like business wise, yeah, you gotta do the pre-made method, and I gotta become more comfortable doing that. And like I think low key, the reason that I became more comfortable with it is because like I seen a brand that like I follow, and I thought they were doing pre-made, and like I looked at the comments, they were like, hey, is any of this gonna be pre-made? Like I placed an order in November and I only just got it. I'm like, damn, bitch, what the fuck going on? And I was like, low key, I could do it too, like type shit. Like it's really not that bad though. Respectfully. And I need money, so I need your money, so like I'm gonna need all your fucking money, bitch. It's that simple. That fucking simple. And yeah, so that's my main goals going forward. Like right now, where the Sound Money Ballers at is getting a new job, making more money, because graduation's coming up soon. I gotta figure out a plan. I'm a grown ass man. I gotta figure out a plan. Make some more money, consistently post so I can like communicate that I have art for sale. Period. And be more social and just like connect with people. Yeah, before I graduate, because I mean it's the last semester. My buddy sent me a post. It was like 100 days to graduation. I was like, shit. That's real as hell. If that's real. And I was also thinking, because my friend wanted to go to the club, right? And like my friend Diego was like, oh man, I guess we're going to the club. And realistically, we don't go to like clubs. You're not going to the club. And I was like a little bit nervous, but I was a little bit excited too. I was like, damn, I could look you pop out. I did John on, you know what I'm saying? And they don't really, you know what I'm saying? Nobody got this. Nobody has this. There's no person that has this. No person has this ever in the world at all. Nobody has it. There's nobody else in the world that has this. Right? Keep that in mind. And so, if you're going to the club, you're going to want people's eyes on you, right? Or not people. You know, certain, how do I say, a certain gender. You're going to want their eyes on you, right? And this be catching eyes. I remember I went to therapy with this. Hella niggas staring at me. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is everybody staring at me? I'm like, I'm getting pissed off. But I was like, oh wait, well, I guess that makes a little bit more sense while they're staring at me. I got a bunch of spikes on my head. If I headbutt your bitch ass. All right, stop. Let me stop. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep doing what it do, respectfully. I hope your project's going well. Your instrumentality project. You're making the most of your life, and you're just getting after it every day. That's pretty much all I gotta say, man. I'm still trying to figure out what will be my thing to do for today that will permit me to do weed and beat a mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real sicko. I'm a real sicko for sure. Anyway, bro. Oh, dude, that's funny, man. Anyway, bro, that ass. Um, yeah, I don't really want to talk about it too much. I just like mostly doing what I need to do for real, and yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, bro. And I've also hold on one final thing, and then I'm actually gonna go. Remind me not to say anything after this. I'm gonna mention this cool thing that I think is cool with clothing, and then I'm going to end it. I'm not going to say anything else because the video is already too long. I'm not gonna lie. I know your attention span is already fucking cooked. um, so I do with the pre-order method or whatever, where I get someone to make a sample. It probably costs around $200 just to do one thing, one sample. Um, and then I would like to do for my brand going forward, with this, I also did this was all handmade. The only thing that I ordered was the hoodie. The hoodies are very high quality. Fuck with the hoodies. But I ordered the hoodies, and then all this was done by hand. And while it does look good, it took a very long time, and it's not arguably it's not very scalable type shit. So my idea is to do a and if I asked a manufacturer to do this, they would tax the fuck out of me. So I have to do mostly screen printing, which is where it's just on the hood, or whatever the fabric is, where it's just pasted on there or whatever. And then do some handmade aspects of it that give it that extra oomph or whatever. I really like the idea of patches, or just whatever, bro. Or spikes too. Yeah, don't get me wrong, spikes are there. Spikes are definitely gonna be a motif in my designs. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're trying to take care of yourself. That's it, bro. Peace.